Well, gang, I mean, the show is coming up.
I'm nervous.
We all know the pressure that we're under. I mean, Disney Plus has this amazing show, ENCORE, hosted by Kristen Bell, where they get a cast of a high school musical back together years later, and we're gonna be on season 2. I mean, the class of 2002, here we are again. This is crazy.
Jake, you're not on camera, or sorry, Seb. You're Seb now. You don't need to do the whole thing for the cameras. It's just us. We're just chatting.
Just like I don't know.
I know you probably got into like camera mode from the sort of weeks of filming we've been doing, but I guess it's just been a week.
Yeah.
How long has it been?
So we're actually on day 4.
Okay,
Day 4.
it felt like a long ass time.
Day 4. Sorry, I won't, but I'm excited.
Oh yeah, I just wanted to clarify. Are we because we're together all day rehearsing for the show, and then you guys wanted to hop online now too. Are we just catching up, or is this like an extra rehearsal? Because I thought it was a rehearsal, that's why I'm standing so that my diaphragm is elongated.
Let me just say something right now. If it's a rehearsal, I am tired, okay? We just had 2. I am tired. There's too many damn rehearsals.
Shaun, I swear we were the same age in high school, but you appear to have aged about 30 more years than the rest of us. Like the gravitas in your voice is just striking.
I have worked as a school teacher for, I don't know, what is it?
I think maybe 6 years. No, it's only got to be a few years.
It's only 6
way.
years.
22 years?
I
don't know if that's possible.
Also, we graduated, what was our 2010? We graduated from high school.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
I am tired. Can we just move on?
I just want to say that I missed you guys so much. You guys you were such a meaningful part of my school existence. And Kyle, I hope you weren't uncomfortable that I told the cameras that I had a crush on you in high school. I mean, I hope that didn't make you and your spouse or whatever uncomfortable. But out of the bag, I did.
No, it's okay. You know, like I'm here because I was your theater director in high school, and now
Yeah, big crush on you.
yeah. Well, yeah. So
I'm
that's
sorry to
weird.
put a kibosh on this, but Cookie, I think it's kind of inappropriate of you to continue to hit on Kyle, who is an out proud gay man and has been during the entire time that we've known him. Just like lay off.
Yeah. Gosh, I'm so embarrassed that that's what you thought I was doing.
Yeah. When I was your teacher, I was married to a woman, but I have since unlocked my real self. And, it is actually really interesting. I am significantly older than everybody, but one of us sounds very, very much older than everybody else.
Which one are you talking about?
Okay. Yeah.
Right.
So.
Okay.
It's you, Shaun.
Oh, look, these rehearsals are taking a toll on me. Dancing around, singing, shit is hard.
And Kristen Bell is not nice.
No.
Oh my God.
No.
She sucks.
She made me eat a bug. She goes, they eat them all over the world. She put a cricket in my mouth.
Yeah, and it's like
Crazy.
we're not in the rest of the world right now, Kristen. So that reasoning doesn't pass muster with me.
Exactly. She's done some. I kind of want to talk to production because she's done some pretty devious things. She made Cord wipe her.
Cord?
I'm sorry, that's not my place to say.
This is so weird because Cord's
But
such
I
a
was-
bad boy. I can't imagine anyone making Cord do anything.
I know.
What?
Yeah,
you like
color me surprised. You know,
Mm.
I put up this whole thing of being the sort of the least likely person in the musical. I was a troubled student, as you all remember.
Yeah.
I remember that very
Terrible
much.
grade.
Mental
I was
health
Surprised that you
Terrible
auditioned for the
home
show, to be
issue.
honest.
A lot of
Yeah.
out of
Terrible
school
balance.
suspensions.
Uh,
Tripped
well-
all over the place. You would just fall
Weapon
into
to
lockers.
school.
Couldn't even
Yeah.
chew gum right. Always
least
fell out
that-
of your mouth.
And all
Drove a
that
car into the swimming pool.
Yeah.
I remember
You
when
were
you
a bit of a
brought a
klutz,
picture
yeah.
lock her away because you
Yeah,
kept
just
doing
a
drugs
bit
and
of a
drugs.
big old klutz,
And
just
you
in
said
general.
you said you
Just
weren't
going-
right-handed or left-handed. You were no-handed.
You made us call the pig your best friend.
You took a shot of Axe body spray.
So yeah, pretty troubled.
So yeah, pretty troubled kid, and that's all the stuff that makes me me. And but I wouldn't be standing here today had I not found theater and you guys. But I still like to keep it tough, so forget I even said that.
Yeah.
The bell comes right around the corner, says, "Hey, I gotta take a trip to the bad place."
Oh boy.
He's talking about the bathroom.
She keeps plugging that show. It's interesting.
Yeah.
Like it's over,
Yeah.
Kristen.
It's over. The show's
It's
over. She
over.
keeps plugging the show.
Yeah.
And she's like, "Oh, actually, I'm about to let it go." And I was like, "What are you talking about?"
Oh my
Yeah.
That's
god.
She
Oh,
plugs
nice.
everything she's ever done. Yeah.
Yeah.
So weird.
And she said it's about the gravity is about to be like Veronica Mars in here.
Yeah, she's
God.
reaching. It doesn't even make
Yeah,
sense
it
at
doesn't
some
make
point.
Then at a
Make it.
point.
That one
Yeah.
was bad.
That one is
Yeah.
bad, and I can't believe she said that.
No, tell Kristen that one's bad.
Well, don't tell her because I called her on it, and then she was like, "All right, you're gonna wipe me now."
Oh, that's how it
sorry,
started.
dude.
That's
Oh my
crazy.
gosh.
Bring it up to production, or
Probably not.
yeah.
Yeah, I felt like the whole making me eat a bug thing, which is not the. I haven't only eaten one bug, you know. She's made me eat a bunch of bugs, really. But I don't want to bring it up to anyone because I just want to do the show, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, yes,
Oh.
I'm so excited. To
Yeah.
do the show, to do
I loved
springtime at Hogwarts again.
That's, oh, so
And-
good.
I miss it, guys. I miss seeing you all every night of
Yeah, you know, I do want to take this moment because I've been discouraged to talk to you guys on camera just because I am the old theater teacher that's getting
Don't
a
feel
bit part in the musical,
Mhm.
as just a way to honor me. But I don't know what you guys are up to, and I would love to find out what you guys are doing nowadays.
Well, I mean, you guys remember me in high school. I basically was if a wolf was a kid, you know. All I cared about is what wolves thought and werewolves were at that moment, and you know, I had like my hair was like a wolf. But now I basically found this hat, and I play bass in a band called the Lumineers, and we're on tour soon. We're gonna be back on tour.
Oh, are you guys big?
We have a couple big songs. I don't know if there's a song that's like, hey, ho. And it's kind of like clapping.
Let's go.
Let's
Hey,
go.
ho,
Oh,
let's go.
Yeah, it's always
Hey,
happens.
Don't be screaming. Hey,
I do
stop
that
screaming,
at-
by the way, because
I
I'm
hear
trying
that
to
at
sleep.
Sports.
This always happens. It's not that song. It's more like kind of like an indie folk. It's it's really fun, and a lot of
That's
people have heard of the
crazy.
band. So
I
I'm
think
in
that's
it.
so
Oh,
cool that you
is
found
it-
something.
Yeah.
Hey,
Besides wolves.
Hey.
No,
Is that it?
Oh.
Is
no,
that it?
it's not that. Well,
No?
it's like people
Is
heard
it?
of the band.
Hey,
Oh.
hey,
Is it that one?
That's a great
Got it.
song, but that's
Oh,
not
that
that's
one
not
got
us.
it.
That's not the Lumineers.
Wait,
Oh.
is it? Hey, ho, let's go. Hey,
oh.
No, I think you
yes.
guys
We already
did
guessed that
before.
one.
No, that's it.
Late pass on that one. Late pass on that
Yeah.
one.
I think I know it. Is it the one that goes, and I said, hey, yeah,
That's not it.
hey, yeah, yeah.
It's a big song.
I said, hey. I said, hey, ho.
No, that's not the
That's
song.
good.
Wow, 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 wow,
Guys,
wow.
Donovan,
think I
I'm
know
very
which one
proud
it
of your
is.
core. You're engaging it. It's
I'm
really-
engaged. I'm engaged to my
I can
core.
hear it. I can hear it. I can hear it.
Oh, wait, show of hands, who's married?
Oh.
Not anymore. I'm
two
gay.
hands.
Wish
Is
I
that
was.
2 hands for 2
I'm
marriages?
Yeah, I'm on
Oh.
round 2.
Oh, that's good.
Congrats.
Well, it wasn't, but now it is, yeah.
Well, you
Yeah.
were Lily. I know that you were a Mennonite, and who are you? Who are you? Are you also married to a Mennonite? Like, are you still involved in that?
Well, my first husband was absolutely a Mennonite, and that's kind of where we sort of ran into issues because I was still very much into the Mennonite stuff. He was not. I just love the long dresses
Oh.
and the buns and everything. So,
Good luck.
That
he's
bread you made so good.
So good,
Oh, so
beautiful.
good.
Oh,
do what?
Very tasty.
The
The
bread you made
bread.
so good. Mm.
Oh, you guys are sweet. Yeah. So I don't do that anymore.
Yeah.
I sort of tried to change for him, and then he was like, "No, psych, I am into Mennonite stuff now." But then I was already off it, so we divorced. So I'm not doing that anymore. And yeah, I'm married to someone new, but that doesn't define me. I actually also work. I'm a receptionist at a large law firm.
Ooh, how large?
Well, I mean, name partners, there's 5. And then,
big.
Wow.
yeah. And that's just on the sign outside. And
That's
then
huge.
otherwise we've got,
Just on the sign outside, is there like an interior indoor sign as well?
yes. And it would also have those same 5 names, actually.
Gotcha.
Mm.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
Is
didn't
all the signage uniform, or is there any signage that's maybe confusing with different names?
No, this firm is unusual, and it's picked kind of one logo, and it's going with that for basically all of its signage and also the letterhead. So
The letterhead is similar to the signage, or is it the same?
no, it's the same. It differs in size. I'm happy to show you guys sometimes, but yeah. So I'm not getting to do a lot of performing. I know it's kind of like everyone thought I was going to Broadway and stuff. Like, when we graduated, I was like,
You were on track.
yeah, headed to Tisch and everything. But life, a Mennonite headed to Tisch. But
I heard
life
a rumor actually that you didn't officially enroll in Tisch.
Oh well, someone
Never
else
even
can.
made it.
Someone else can go next. Someone else
Oh.
can share their journey has taken.
Okay, Cookie, what's going on with you?
Oh, well, so much and so little,
Oh, like Lily.
Sorry.
What?
I was saying similar to Lily when she was.
Oh. Yeah. I guess we're a little similar in that way. I was never headed to Broadway. You all know that.
No, definitely not.
Okay. Yeah, but mostly just single, and that does define me. Looking for my right-hand man. Whether or not they're in this Zoom, is anyone's guess. But
No
I'm
way.
pretty sure it
Cookie, you
ain't.
can't do that.
Because
I don't think
I'll
so.
say bad boy, Cord is no-handed. I'm left-handed, so, good luck finding a right-handed man. Is that
There's
what you
still
were saying?
There's still 3 more men in the Zoom, so.
Well, I know we went there and I didn't enjoy it.
Mhm. Right.
Ooh, okay, story time.
2 left, so.
Well, you guys didn't know. Well, I guess we kind of kept it secret. Cookie and I were dating all throughout high school.
What?
What?
Yeah.
Ooh,
And-
Wait a second, Donovan, you were dating somebody else though in high
yeah.
school.
Yes, publicly I was dating Tina Maria.
Tina Maria.
Yeah,
Tina
I
Maria
remember
Santa
that.
Maria.
Oh, she
Tina
was
Maria Santa Maria. She was great.
Tina Maria Santa Maria from South Korea, the Korean exchange student. Tina Maria Santa Maria.
Can I just say that we kind of fucked up? I feel like a lot of this stuff is really interesting, and we didn't really get any of this
No, we were very quiet in
when we
front
were
of
filming. Like a lot of the storyline. I don't know. What are the storylines?
Kristen's so domineering. I'm
She
afraid.
takes over.
Well, she wants us to rehearse the dances and the singing and run lines and stuff, and she doesn't trust us to do it.
And it's crazy because in the final cut, she's only there for opening night, and yet she insists on being there for the duration of filming.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
It's
Like,
really-
don't you have a family, Kristen?
Yeah.
So I
Oh,
know
that.
I know a lot of it won't make the show. A lot of the stuff she's doing. I'm basically on an episode of Fear Factor with her. I had to lay in a bed of snakes.
What?
There's no
She-
cameras around, no nothing. She said lay in this bed of snakes, Seb, and I go.
That explains what happens to me. Last night around 4 a.m., she showed up and said, "Come on, we're going snake hunting." And she made me gather up a bag of snakes.
That adds
Is that
up.
from a movie that she was in, or what?
Wait, that reminds
Yeah,
me.
she
of the
said,
night-
you need to guard your life against these snakes." The lifeguard.
That makes sense because the night before that, she asked me if I could help her make a bag, so that you could put the snakes in the bag.
Oh.
My God.
It's so annoying that she wouldn't just buy
She's
the
using
bag.
us.
I'm noticing that all the men are getting a lot of one-on-one time with Kristen.
Hey,
It's
I'll
not
take any of those
positive, Lily.
experiences. I had to wipe her.
Yeah, it's not great. Like, I know you want to feel
Maybe
love.
some of us would like to wipe celebrities.
Lily, you don't want. I'm telling
You
you,
don't
this
want
is
I've
not
never done
good.
it.
Don't
I've
meet
never
your
done it.
heroes.
It's not. Yeah, don't. You
Don't
want
wipe your
I'm
heroes.
gonna ask her tomorrow.
I went up to her during rehearsal the other day to see if she could Fear Factor me, and she said to me, forget about it, Sarah
Wow.
Marshall, and that is not my name.
That's even ruder than she got who you were.
It's
Yeah.
not
Look
that
at
much
her
of a
and tell her
stretch
that
as
one's-
the other one.
That
but
one's bad
still.
too.
But it's
Yeah.
still clunky.
Because she did.
She
stuttered
can't work
the
it in
way that I
well.
did.
She doesn't
She's
work it
just
in well.
not good at working it in.
No.
Here's the thing, guys. I'm just worried about what the show's gonna be like. Like, do you guys
I asked
kind
her.
of think?
I asked her. Yeah.
What do you think?
Well, this is an original piece that I wrote
Right.
while
And
you
it's
were still in
beautiful.
college.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, in high school, and it was a very vulnerable point in my life, as you all know. My fan fiction for Harry Potter was declined yet again on the message boards.
It was
That is a
declined
tough
from the message board.
Oh, that message
Yeah.
board is brutal.
There's
it?
not.
Brutal.
And honestly,
Yeah.
I read it.
unfair.
You let us all read it, and it was good.
It
Yeah.
was
Moderators
the
are
best
Nazis.
thing I've ever
Apparently
read.
only 64 of them could be on the boards, and I just was not one of the 64.
No, it was good as prose, and it was
Yeah.
great
A
as a show.
tragedy.
Yeah, thank
So know that.
Justice.
you. Thank you. And, I turned it into a musical, and it was, it was dozens of people were there. It was incredible.
Dozens
I felt
of
like I
people.
was very satisfied.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we
Dozens of
changed the
people.
game for musical theater at Garfield the Cat High School.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I really do.
We did.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
I heard that the kids this year, the juniors, are doing the show again. So that just shows you the
Yeah.
lasting,
Wow.
the staying power.
Yeah. I will say that, you guys got the script already, and I don't know if you noticed, but I certainly did because I wrote it 10 years ago. They changed a lot of it.
Yeah.
I was gonna say
The PC
Okay,
police.
yeah. Most
got
of the
their hands
sexual
on it.
elements
Changed a lot of it. Yeah.
on.
Oh my
a lot
Yeah.
of the horny stuff's not in there. That's kind of why I'm tired.
You're
Because the
tired
horny stuff
because-
isn't there.
You're tired because of the lack of.
I just remember doing the show, I don't know, 40 years ago.
No, like
And
10 years.
10.
I just remember it was sexually charged in a way that just energized me. Now I just want to fall asleep.
I will say there was a strong sexual energy in this show, that's for sure.
Absolutely.
It didn't give me
gosh,
like
yeah.
actual physical energy, but sexually I was excited by doing it without question.
Absolutely. Both so much of the scene. Did they take out? I haven't been able to. Everything's been so jumbled, and I've just been focusing on my part. Did they take out the part where Harry performs the cum spell?
No, that's still in there.
That's
Okay,
still in
great.
there.
Oh,
Yeah,
Because that's sort of a
but
focal point.
instead of cum, it's cupcakes. So it's a cupcakes.
Oh.
Yeah.
So
That's gonna throw off the rhyme scheme
it
for that
changes
song.
exactly. So
Oh.
it changes that whole thing. I feel bad for Seb because as Harry Potter, you're gonna have to like relearn a brand new song.
I feel like I'm playing it the same way. I'm acting like I am, conjuring up an orgasm out of some of my good friends and classmates. And it just so happens that there are cupcakes now, but I'm staying true to the source material, basically.
Mhm.
Hey, you're still doing like a cum face, which I thought was really good.
Your
Yeah.
cum face, it's
honestly.
amazing.
Yeah.
It was all right.
And you said you were in a band?
Yeah, the Lumineers.
Okay. Because that was okay.
Oh, and I think I know which song they did. The Hey Ho song, right?
Yeah, Hey Ho.
The Hey Ho song?
Hey
like,
Ho.
Like,
Ho,
hey, Macarena Ho. That one, right?
Right.
Not exactly. It's
Yes.
close, but it's not that exact song.
Yeah. Oh, it's Hey Ho, get into my car.
No.
Yes.
But
Is that it?
I love that
Oh,
song.
hey ho, get out the way. Is that it?
Yes.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
I love that
It's not
song.
that song,
It's
but
really fun.
we are popular. People do know who we are, and we
It's-
played some pretty big shows, which is cool. But
I
I'm
think
just
it's
excited
great
about this show.
that you're still being creative. That's so cool because I
Yeah.
missed that. I actually missed that a lot in my life. It's for me, it's printing and answering phones. So
Oh, I remember how the song goes. Is it the one that goes, and you, and you, and you, you're gonna hey ho?
okay, Donovan.
Yeah. Okay.
Star as always.
Okay.
Somebody's
Okay.
bringing those
You sure?
sexual elements back to the show.
The
You sure
pipes-
you're not in the Lumineers?
The pipes on this one.
I'm not.
No, he'd be in a bigger band.
Yeah. Yes. Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
No,
You're being
it-
the bare naked ladies.
It's a smaller band. That's a
Dance
smaller
band.
band than-
Can I just
Yeah.
are we gonna use this time to rehearse it?
Yes, I think we should. I think we
Yes.
should. I think we should. I think we should.
Okay.
Let's
I'm
go into
fine. Oh, all right.
let's go into the climactic scene where everyone's involved. It's a big scene. It's the post orgy scene.
Can I just ask that we change our names now in the chat to our character names?
Of course.
yes.
Very
Okay.
smart.
That would help me.
I like that. Let's do that right now.
There we go.
Great. Okay, so
Oh, bad boy won't change his name, huh?
Cord, were you gonna change your
okay,
name?
Cord, you have to change your name.
No.
It's gonna Cord. It's
He's
gonna be
back,
hard.
Or do you know how to use your computer? Because I do remember that was one of the things in high school that kept getting you into trouble.
Yeah, that was one of your trouble
I don't.
things.
Yeah. Okay. Look, it's one of my things. I don't know how to change it. So we're changing it to our cast. Our
Your-
cast.
Our
Yes.
cast name.
Our
Yes.
cast
Yeah.
name. Okay.
And you're Rod Measley.
Mm.
Okay.
You're Rod.
Rod Measley,
Rod
yeah.
Measley.
That's right. Rod Measley. That's me.
No,
Okay, so-
Rod. Rod.
Oh shoot.
You do remember the show that we did 10 years ago?
No.
I mean, we had 3 whole days of
The show's
rehearsal.
tomorrow, dude.
You have 5 solos.
No, I know. I know my songs. I remember the songs well, and frankly, I feel like I've been singing them every day since I've been in the cast. So
Mhm. You and me both.
Okay. Okay, so in this scene, everyone just finished climaxing, and then you're all out to all join forces to defeat the forces of
Evil.
that's
Is it evil?
That's the character's
Where's
name.
my
Yeah.
script?
Yeah, wait, sorry. I'm
it's
not like
evil.
totally off book. It's just been so many years. Let me get my script.
Oh yeah, it's okay.
I'm off book.
And
So
you want
this
us
is-
to take it from right after we've cummed or just before
During that during that
Okay.
moment.
During us coming?
Yeah, I want you to go from the ending of the coming song into the new number.
Okay,
And
so I'll
Kyle-
finish the coming song as Snape's dick.
Mhm.
Kyle, I hope you don't mind, but in this scene, I've made the choice that Ho Chang should be looking off stage in your direction. So.
Yep. Well, I'm not Kyle anymore. I am, as you can tell, wizard number 9. So
Oh yeah.
And this is the new number that they're adding for.
that they changed. Yes. that
Yeah.
they changed.
And just in a sentence, what's the vibe of the song?
Well, you know, the way that you did it in school that I thought was beautiful. It was like raw, carnal, you know, sort of like primal, very Lupin-like. That's why Seb was cast as Harry Potter. And for this one, they wanted a more cheery sort of like Teen Choice Award was a note that they kept saying over and over and
Teen
over.
Choice Award.
Teen Choice Award.
Teen Choice
Okay.
Award.
And you're following the cum song.
We're
Yeah.
following the cum song.
Okay,
Yeah.
which is a different vibe altogether.
Yeah, well, yeah.
All
I mean,
right,
I'm
I'll
not
finish.
directing the show, so.
Because look,
Okay.
once I'm done with the cum song, I'm done with this scene, so I might just go to sleep.
I mean, don't do that.
All right, here we go. Last line of the cum song.
Here we go. And a 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4.
They say trees are green,
Huh?
cum is white
This is great.
every night, all my life. And I think to
Yeah.
myself, I wanna come on this world.
Well, I gotta go study. I know it's almost the end of the school year, but we've still got some exams left.
I'm gonna give you guys an exam.
Again.
Hey,
And the-
you've already had your owls and your newts, and watch out for this one, the full-grown man.
Oh no. My circumcision scar. I feel it. He's here.
Who's
Harry?
here, Harry?
He's here.
Who?
Lord Voldemort.
No. Don't say his name. Don't say his name ever.
Don't say whose name. Lord Voldemort.
No,
Don't say his name.
Creamus, no.
Can't say his name.
Can't say his name ever.
Don't say his name. Can't say his name. Don't
Say his name.
Can't
Can't
say-
say his name.
Don't say
Lord?
His name.
Can't
Can't
Volda?
say his name.
Don't
Don't
Who?
say his name.
Can't
Can't
What?
say his name.
Don't
Don't
Lord?
say his name.
Can't
Can't
Volda?
say his name.
Don't
Don't
Who?
say his name.
And the Teen
Can't say
Choice
it.
Award for
Lord.
Best Song goes
Volda.
to
Don't
Who?
say his name.
say his
What?
Don't say his name. Don't say his name.
Ginny
Don't say-
Weasel.
What? No. What?
Spotlight on Jenny.
Ah!
Here's your surfboard, Ginny.
Oh, I thank you. Wow, I've never been surfing. I live in England.
From the shadows, wizard number 9 comes out to take the surfboard.
Surfing Jenny.
So show me family that I would be.
Surfing Jenny.
Where I belong.
This is where it abruptly ends, right?
Oh my
And then
God,
it
guys!
smashes-
Kristen Bell's outside my window right now.
What? You?
I swear to God, I just looked outside and I thought it was a badger because I've had some badgers in the yard recently. But then I saw it pulled its face up for a moment to catch a closer look, and it was none other than the Good Place's Kristen Bell.
Wait, the badger was Kristen Bell?
The badger was Kristen Bell in a badger
Oh my
suit.
God.
I swear to God, I know that sounds
Oh my
crazy, but
God.
Oh my god.
I think that was her.
You know, she's kind of like the villain in our very story.
Evil. Yeah.
She's evil.
I mean, that's what they're trying to fight in Harry Potter. But there's also all the, sex, and they're really just trying to get off, and they're just trying to stay, like hard and young, but there's also the evil. That's Kristen Bell.
It's interesting because evil was not cast in our production.
Oh, we couldn't.
Remember Rosemary? She was originally supposed to. She played the part 10 years ago, and they never asked her to come do the show.
Yeah, they like hung up her jersey.
I talked to Joe, the producer, and he said that there was no record of her ever existing. And I was like, no, she did. She definitely existed, but they couldn't track her down.
Couldn't track
She
her
like
down.
sort of like floated around rehearsal sometimes.
Yeah.
And,
And I checked my yearbook, and she must have missed picture day. She was not in there.
yeah.
Well, that's interesting because she kept coming to rehearsals, but I mean, y'all must have had classes with Rosemary.
I think she was in like remedial everything. So I've
Yeah.
been.
She did hang out in a corner of my science class, but I didn't know if she was in the class or just sort of hanging out.
I mean, she was wearing like bloomers and like a period dress, but I thought it was some weird Mennonite thing. I thought you were related.
No, I would have known her from the gang, but no, she wasn't. Definitely wasn't one of us.
No, she definitely went to our school because I used to pass through her in the halls all the time.
Yeah.
Wait, what did you just say?
I used to pass through her in the halls all the time.
Oh, I thought I heard you wrong.
Guys, I know she was at our school. She used to stay at my house when things were kind of weird with her family, and she basically would wake me up by almost like being in my dreams, holding my arm and pulling me upright in bed.
That's so interesting because I used to walk her home. Well, I'd walk her as far as my house, and she would walk the rest of the way. But she used to come into my house and play this game where she'd open all my cabinets all at once.
That's a fun
All
thing.
at once.
So funny.
It was such a
Pretty fun.
We had so much fun doing that because I would close them and be like, Rosemary, stop.
She
Yeah.
one time crawled out of my TV.
Yeah, she was all about like
She's full of
whatever
pranks.
the hot show was at the time. She was
She
into it.
crawled out of it.
So
yeah.
into it.
Yeah.
She was so into those shows. I'm trying to remember if I even had any interactions with her. I do remember one time we were working on a group project together, and she came over, and there's a picture that my mom keeps hung up of her like great grandmother, and she kept saying, "That's me."
She was so
I
much
thought-
like,
Prankster.
just like that.
She's such
I
a
don't know.
yeah.
She would keep calling me on my phone. She would whisper all these weird words. She would say like chapstick, and it would be so odd.
Yeah.
She's so random.
Yeah, she's
So
so
random.
random.
She's
That's
very
fun.
random.
Very
She's so random. One time she took me by the hand and she led me, like we must have walked like 10 miles. We walked to the nearest graveyard. She pointed to this old ass grave and she said, home, home, home.
Oh, like E.T.
Liz Derrick?
That's very crazy.
so
That's very
funny.
crazy.
I'm worried that because she wasn't around, like, is any of the footage from the show gonna be fun? Like, here's what I'm worried about. I feel like they spent a lot of time sitting around us while we were eating lunch. And it's like a lot of the footage is just gonna be us
Yeah.
eating and talking about the hot
Slurping
dogs,
spaghetti and stuff.
slurping
Yeah.
spaghetti.
I hope
mean-
they don't use too much of that lunch footage because we all were. I wouldn't say we were like JFK assassination deniers, but we were all pretty much on board that it didn't happen.
Right.
We
It's like
we all
FBI.
know.
Show me the bones.
Right.
Where are the bones?
Show
I don't
me-
want to
hashtag
get
show
into
me
it
the
again.
bone.
I don't
but yeah.
think a head explodes like that.
Yeah, and I don't think I ate the bones. I'll go ahead and say that. I wasn't even there.
Yeah, none of us ended up eating JFK's bones. I don't think anybody did because I think none of it happened.
And I'm sorry, Sebastian, you're in a band. You currently are in a band?
Oh yeah, the Lumineers. Have you heard of the Lumineers?
Did you break up?
No, we
No,
didn't.
I'm on the computer trying to search for it. It's just not popping up anywhere.
Oh.
Yeah, I feel
How
like
would
they
you
would
spell
have
that?
done some Lumineers content for the show.
Oh shoot! No, I know that band, the Lauren Grahams. I know that band.
What are you saying?
Lauren Graham.
They do that album, Gilmore Girls.
Yes.
Oh, that's who you are.
Album.
Oh my gosh, I remember.
That's such a good album.
Oh.
Wow.
Need me,
Kudos to
call
you.
me, no matter
No
where
matter
you
where
are.
no
Matter
matter
how
how
don't worry,
baby.
Just
When
give
you
me a call.
Hey, home.
Wait, that's you guys. That's very
you.
cool.
Oh, you play bass in that band?
Congrats.
That's so great.
Funny. But it's a different band, but I'm just
okay.
happy to be here.
Oh, different band. Oh, okay.
Different?
Yeah.
Different.
Oh.
Send us a link. I don't know if you guys are on Spotify, but send us a link or something.
Yes, you should, or a
Yeah.
YouTube thing.
Kristen Bell took my phone, and it's like in a car that's underwater. She says I have to dive in if I want to go get like my stuff.
Okay, can we stop bragging about our interactions with Kristen Bell, please?
It's not good. I don't like it. I don't like it.
Yeah, she did a similar thing to me where she took all of my my birth certificate, like my baby teeth, like all my dental records, and burned off my fingerprints, and said, if you ever want to see your family again, well, good luck, because we're going on a couple's retreat.
Whoa,
Not the
good
baby.
luck.
I always keep my baby teeth in a safe.
Mine are in a safe
I don't know what I would do if I
Mine are
lost.
in a Ziploc on my person.
Yeah.
Guys, can we take a moment to talk about the director that they have directing everybody?
Yeah.
Julie Taymor? I can't
Wow.
believe they
She
were
keeps-
able to get her.
She's kind of like Seb. She keeps talking about these other things she's done that are big deals, but I'm like,
Yeah.
sorry, I missed it.
And honestly, she's not nearly as good of a director as you, Kyle. And she's not
Aw.
nearly as sexy as you, Kyle. I just...
Well, Cookie.
Inappropriate.
Be
Cookie,
careful
I'm
with
gay.
that
I'm gay.
it's
Hey,
expected.
Kyle, can I ask you a favor?
Of course.
Now I know the show's tomorrow, but can we get a little tease of Wizard Number 9's
please.
monologue?
Rod, is that Kristen?
No, so
Okay, cool.
Okay, I thought it was.
Okay,
Kristen.
let's not
It might have
Kristen.
been.
It's not Kristen. So Wizard
okay.
number 9, go ahead.
It just feels like it could
Oh,
be
good. What a
because we got a
relief.
badger earlier, and then maybe I don't know, but I don't know. If you say it's
Because
not, then
if
it's
it
not.
was, I would have lost my mind.
Yeah, but it's
But
not.
it's
so
not.
fine.
So Wizard number 9,
Thank
Kyle,
God.
go for it.
Yeah, Wizard Number 9. Could you do your monologue?
Yeah. I just need a little help, a little lead in. So if
Would
you
love
can,
to help you.
if
What
we can get
page?
the page 612,
Okay.
I'm off book.
right where Donovan and Cookie have that really romantic song at the end.
Mhm.
Okay. I'll just do the background.
Mhm. Yes, please.
I belong with you. You belong with me.
my
sweetheart.
Hey,
I belong with you. You belong with me, Chaho.
hey.
What do you say, Chaho? What about you, the student, and me, the teacher, run off and finally make things the way they were meant to be? Together.
Honestly, that I would love nothing more. Kyle, are you hearing this? I would love nothing more than to run
Stick
off
to
with
the
a
lines,
teacher.
please. Stick to the lines.
Kyle, nothing more than
Stick to
run
the
off
lines.
with a teacher.
Everyone, stop.
I tried to stop him. I'm so sorry.
Who is the
Everyone.
meaning of this?
Everyone, listen.
What's he gonna say, mate?
Uh,
Oh.
Right, can we take it from the top of the gap?
Okay.
I kind of messed mine up.
Yeah, yeah.
That's a beer
From
gas.
where?
So
The
don't
top
forget.
of the gasps.
Yeah,
Yes.
and don't forget what Julie Taymor said. Make sure that it's sort of like a sound bomb. It starts off as a sort of cacophony
Sound
of
bomb.
moans and groans, and then it starts becoming a little more of an instrument into that musical number. It'll help
Right.
me a lot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait. Can we start? Can we start from when I barge in,
Oh,
and then we
sorry.
have Harry Potter saying, "I'm sorry, I tried to stop him."
Mhm.
Okay.
Yes. Okay.
Everyone, stop.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I tried to stop him, but I didn't.
Daddy!
I just got a chill that really reminded me of when I used to rehearse with Rosemary.
Oh my god.
I did feel something too. Something sort of came into me.
It felt like she was here with us doing the show.
It's like she was
It's really
stopping
weird,
Wizard
but
Number 9's monologue.
I don't want to bring the mood down. I know we need to rehearse Wizard Number 9's monologue, but I tried to reach out to the production team earlier this week because I was worried about Christian's behavior and some other things that happened on set.
The JFK stuff.
The JFK stuff being amongst
Yeah, namely that.
just worried that we would be silenced in our authentic opinions about the JFK non-assassination.
Didn't happen.
Right.
Because I know I have a friend who lives in Burbank and works for Disney, and when I reached out to him, he said that the Disney Plus staff and team associated with the production of Encore had no record of us.
What? What are you talking about? This is like Rosemary's birth certificate all over again. What are you
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
I didn't want to bring it up because I didn't want to be a downer, but he said that he tried to talk to the people working on the show, and that not only did he not have any record of us currently being in production, but he had no record of us at all. And then when I tried to email again, I got a bounce back from a mailer diamond at rosemary.grave. I don't know.
Did you tell him about the, Kristen Bell sort of harassing us all individually?
Yeah, that's the main reason I reached out, because I care about our welfare.
If it wasn't Kristen Bell badgering us and it was an actual badger, and that would have been crazy,
Yeah.
Weird. Yeah.
You know what? I'll just text Kristen. I have her number. I'll just text her.
All right,
I'll ask her
great.
what's going on.
Great.
All right, so
Everyone's
stand
got
by.
a direct connect, I guess.
When's the last time anyone saw Rosemary?
I feel like every time I'm dealing with Kristen Bell, I'm basically, having flashes of her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's just memories,
Just memories.
That's just
Yeah,
memories.
I sort of just
Memories.
Alone in the
Make me
Question.
wanna go
Hey.
back.
Sort of
Oh.
have a
I just
vivid
saw her, like,
memory.
just now, a few minutes ago, or I felt, it's like, did I see her? Did I feel? It's like,
Yeah.
with,
Does
Ugh,
anyone,
creepy.
when they have a vivid memory of her, like, sort of immediately vomit?
Backwards too. My head's backwards.
Sometimes that's
Yeah.
happened to me. So
yeah.
I actually lost. You guys know how I lost a bunch of weight?
Oh, yeah. I didn't
It's
want
from that.
That's not healthy.
See,
I
that's
wanna
why I
go.
didn't
That's
do
not
the
healthy.
congratulations, because you don't know.
You never
Yeah.
I don't know.
Never
You're
know.
healthy.
Oh, I got a response from Kristen.
Oh, good.
She wrote back. She said, burlesque.
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 She in
Burlesque.
that?
That's all. That's all
burlesque.
she said. Burlesque.
Burlesque.
I guess I don't know what to make of that.
Burlesque.
Was that something she's
no-
done?
Maybe a note for the show. Maybe she wants us to take it in a different direction.
Burlesque.
Burlesque.
Burlesque. Maybe less of a colder read and
Add
warmer,
some
maybe
heat.
friendlier tone. Ooh, heat. Yeah.
Mm.
Burlesque. Burlesque.
Well, I
Yeah.
guess
Where
Wait.
did
Oh, Donovan.
Donovan, where'd you go? It's like he disappeared into nothing,
That's so weird.
Yeah.
Bizarre.
Oh, the internet is very finicky.
Yeah. Oh no.
What?
Donovan?
She's here.
Kristen Bell?
Kristen is there.
He could have been talking about anyone, you guys.
Yeah,
Oh.
I don't. That wasn't very helpful.
Where did Oh.
Oh,
Wait, what?
Did
What
we
is
lose?
happening? We
back and then gone.
Wait, cord.
Cord.
What happened to Cord?
we cord.
This is so weird.
This is kind of creepy,
Okay, cord. If you're still there, come on out.
Cord, what's happening? Talk to us.
Ah,
Oh, Shaun.
oh my God.
What?
This is so bizarre.
Okay, I don't love this. If Kristen is making you
yeah.
guys do this, I think we should definitely go to production again. If we need to go over her head, I think we should.
Yeah.
We absolutely should, because
But who's the person on top?
well, I don't know. I'm not familiar with the corporate structure at Disney, and it's like,
Jenny? Lily? This is so weird. I guess. What? Shaun? Shaun, you're not looking so good, but. Okay. I think I know what's going on here. This is a practical joke. Very funny. What? Oh boy. My oven's making that sound again, and it's turning on by itself, so I'm going to go check it out. You guys be... Rosemary. That's Rosemary. That's Rosemary. I don't know what, but I mean, Rosemary. That's. Great. That's our show, everyone. Thank you so much for checking it out. If you like it and you like what we do, we've been putting a lot of work into our Patreon that we're really excited about. We've been doing this show online now for 10 weeks, and we are ready to launch something exciting. So if you like what we do and you want to support us, please check out our Patreon at patreon.com/podycomedy. We've got a podcast. We've got other things that are coming very soon that I think are also very exciting. So if you like what we do and you want to help keep this show fun and free, go to patreon.com/ponycomedy. Thank you so much for watching this show. Breaking the fourth wall. I really, really hate it.